Hey Pablo here, just wanted to share a quick message. I took a quick stroll around the park, just some time to ponder and actually ask yourself, like, why am I doing the certain things that I'm doing? Why do I want to learn certain skills that I wanted to learn? And just a question that came up to my mind was, what am I spending most of my time on? Am I procrastinating? Am I being productive? Am I working on new skills? Am I writing in my journal? Am I reading books? Am I trying to expand myself? Am I staying fit and healthy? So, yeah, that's a question that really I started to ponder about because a lot of times in our life, we wonder why we don't have the results that we want to have because we don't necessarily spend enough time on the things that will give us the results. So for example, you want to be fit, you want to be healthy. You don't necessarily, if you only spend 15 minutes per day, and that's like the minor, you know, 15 minutes compared to, okay, 24 hours in a day, you sleep for 8, 9 hours, whatever, 10 hours, you still have 14 hours. 15 minutes out of 14 hours, that's, the minority of time. That's not really not enough. But if you spend a majority of time, or even a part of the time, you spend an hour. If that's your main goal, if you want to be a marathon runner, there's people that train, you know, 4 to 6 hours per day. So the things that take most of our time are the things that we will become in the future. If you spend most of your time watching the television on the couch being unhealthy, in the future, you will become that person. So find out what it is you're spending most of your time in your day doing. You're working, okay, that's great, but what are you working towards? So make sure. So if you're working towards becoming an entrepreneur, but you realize you still need to be doing your full-time work, okay, that's fantastic. But understand that your full-time work comes after your entrepreneurial ambitions. Because otherwise, if you just focus on work, 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 and then you come home and you don't allocate some time for you to learn about entrepreneurship, about running your own business, about running your own organizations, about becoming a better leader. Well, how are you gonna become that person? So that doesn't make sense, right? So if you want to improve your skill set, you need to allocate the time for it and practice it on a consistent basis. So that was some of my tips of the day. You will become the things that you major your time in. So think about it carefully, break down your day, see what you actually do throughout the week, how many hours uh, you have dedicated for sleeping, family time, exercise, developing skill set, reading books, and working towards your goals, becoming an athlete, becoming a performer, becoming a great parent, becoming an entrepreneur, whatever your goals are, decide what they are, break down the time of the week that you have and allocate some time for it and understand that majority of your time will, if that's the number one priority or the top three, it needs to be the top three major time slots that you dedicate to it. So it needs to be congruent. Okay, that's for some of my tips of the day. Take care. All the best. Conquer the day. Conquer your world. Become a champion. All the best. Bye bye.